Hello everyone, this is Lais from Be Happy Now, and I'm here with my energy forecast for November. And oh my god, you guys, I'm so excited to share with you what's coming up, and I will share with you a little bit what's been going on my side and the messages I've been receiving via meditation, and it's all very encouraging. In November, it's going to be the most amazing month since probably August, which was also an amazing month in terms of that visualization power and manifesting power that many of us practice, and then we were able to manifest a lot of amazing things into our life. So November has a similar energy to that in terms of it's a very powerful month for us to be clear on what it is that we want, that we need, and to manifest it, to visualize it. But on top of that, so even more than in August, there's like a never heard amount of support, universal support and guidance that we shall be receiving if you know how to ask, if you know how to receive, if you don't block yourself from that universal flow of receiving and that universal flow of love, that universal flow of guidance. And also in terms of support, the first thing I want you to ask yourselves in November is, do you already feel supported? Do you feel people are listening to you? Do you feel people are encouraging you with your projects, or they believe in your ideas? Basically, yes, do you feel supported? Because if you don't, if you haven't been feeling supported for a while now or just lately, I want you to look at how you give out support to others. Okay? Do you feel you're being supportive? Do you feel like you're reaching out to others? Do you know like maybe other people are struggling around you? Do you feel like you were there listening or helping them out? So usually, and it's always like this in this world, if we want to receive something, we have to hand it out first. Okay? You cannot attract the most amazing soulmate and lots of love, for example, if you're just blocked, if your heart chakra is blocked and you don't know how to talk about emotions, how to share your emotions. It's the same thing. You cannot attract someone that will give you all these emotions in return. So when we want something from the universe, we always have to be it ourselves first. This is why when you think about support in this month and the kind of support you wish to have, you have to be it first. So analyze your day-to-day life and your weeks, your month. How can you reach out to others? How can you help others achieve, greatness in their life? Who could you listen to? Who's struggling at the moment? Maybe you were thinking about having a support group, and now it's an excellent time to start one. Maybe you have, lots of ideas of blogging and helping other people via a blog. And maybe it's just listening to one or two friends. It doesn't have to be huge, right? The image I had in my meditation was a lake with a ripple effect. So you know that, one act of kindness can travel so far. So don't feel bad if you reach out just to one or two people and you're supporting one or two people. It just has to be the right people, because if there's this ripple effect, it will go a long way. So yeah, that's the first thing. If you want to tap into that universal flow of abundance and support this month, be it yourself first and stop whining, okay? Don't whine. If you are in a terrible situation at work, for example, and you have already been giving your everything, all your patience, your love, your support, and nothing is coming back, then it's just the universe telling you maybe it's time to get out, okay? So if you already feel you're very helpful and you're supporting others, but there's nothing coming back, then it's just not the right environment for you to flourish. And then you should really think about setting your boundaries right and respecting yourself, and maybe looking elsewhere. And that's not just relevant for job situations, but for any kind of toxic situation you're in, whether it's private life, relationships, friendships, work, self-employment, whatever it is. It has to feel right. It has to be fun. And that's what November is all about. It's about us having fun, being in the moment, enjoying, our passions and our purpose in this life, and getting full support from the universe for following that path and for being courageous to follow that path, okay? So I have a most amazing friend and a most amazing story to tell you. This friend has been in a toxic work environment for a long time now, and she's such a good, wise old soul. She really tried everything to make that work environment work for her and for others. She stood up for other people. and just nothing good came out of it, and nothing good came back to her. So it was just obvious for all her friends and for us around her to tell her, listen, that's just too toxic, and visualize instead what you would love to do, okay, what would feel right. And this girl, she was dreaming about being a consultant and having her own working hours, working in a pyjama from home if necessary. And that's what she held on to. That's what she was visualizing, working from home in a fluffy pyjama, enjoying waking up when she wanted to, etc. So when the time came just a few days ago, she decided, it doesn't matter that I don't have a job lined up. I will just trust the universe. I will trust that feeling that I have when I visualize being a consultant, and that it's good for me, it's the right decision. And guess what happened? She quit her job, she told her boss, and he is offering her a contract for a consultant. So basically she's gonna do consultancy work for the same company, and at the same time she's been approached by another company who was also looking into this kind of contract. So it's like bang, okay, this month is quick. You don't have to wait a long time for great things to happen. You have to trust the universe, and that it will fully support your decisions to feel well. Okay, it's all about how you want to feel this month. And in fact, I took a tarot card to symbolize the energy of this month, and I hope you can see it with the light. It's a bit strange. So you see a person that is flying. Here it says la confiance in French, so it means confidence. And in fact, this person is flying. She doesn't have a parachute, right? There's nothing around her that's supporting her. She's just flying. She's trusting the universe. She's trusting that she will fly somewhere where she's safe, where it's going to be great. And she doesn't know what's coming, but she's still flying and full of confidence and optimism. And that's what we need to tap into in November. In whatever terrible situation you're in right now, just trust me, it's time to leave and time to spread your wings and fly, and trust that only great things will come out of it. And I've experienced the same thing. I mean, that was the most amazing thing actually. I was following this girl online on Facebook. She has the most amazing Facebook page. It's called Fuck Unicorn by Tanya Markul, and you should totally follow her on Facebook. She has all these inspirational little pictures and quotes that are just amazing, and that, you know, if you see it in the morning, it just brightens up your day. And I've been following her for quite some time now, a few months, or even maybe, I don't know, 6 to 8 months. And very recently, like a week ago or so, I thought, you know what, this girl is amazing. I would love to chat to her. I would just love to know who she is, basically. Okay, and she has like 30,000+ followers on Facebook. She's quite big out there. And a few days later, after that thought, I received a message from her on my Facebook business page saying she found my website. She found one of my blogs that I had written many years ago, and she loved it so much, she wanted to post it on her own website and asked me if I minded. And I was like, let me think about it. No, I don't mind. Actually, I want to chat to you. I just visualize talking to you. And we had this conversation and ongoing. She was like, oh my God, that's amazing. Of course, we should talk. So this is how quick you can manifest support and just great people coming into your life in November. Just by visualizing and believing that, you know, you should talk to certain people and that you deserve that support, that people will reach out to you, that people believe in you, that they like what you're doing, you know, this kind of energy. So this is what you need to do in November. Really think about what kind of support do you need, in what areas of your life do you need that support. Is it in your business? Is it in your private life? Is it just for yourself, self-development? And then think about what it is that you need. Is it a mentor? Is it a coach? Is it a healer? Is it a teacher? Is it, you know, just like-minded people? And I can tell you also very important in November is to build synergies with like-minded people, whether it's hobbies, whether it's, you know, work circles, because the messages I've been receiving from the universe, it's that egotistical people are not coming very far anymore in this world, which is great news. It's not about me anymore. It's about us. It's about we. It's about team. And we will be fully supported from the universe if we build those synergies with like-minded people that can help us to fly. And I can tell you, for example, I have a writing group of 2 more girls, and when we get together to write, we are so much more creative, more effective, we write much more, we write better, and we support each other a lot. So for any area in your life, you can build a synergy and you will get much further ahead than if you do things alone by yourself. And of course, we need time to unwind, sometimes to relax. I need that a lot, especially if you're an introvert. You need this rest time and being alone time that you should take, of course, as well. But don't forget to build those important synergies with people that can help you to achieve very different levels in your life, okay? And as I said, think about the level of support that you need, not just in November, but ongoing in your life. Think about up-leveling your life. Think about the next big step, how you can grow as a person, how you can grow your career, how can you be a better, partner to someone, how can you be a better friend. And it's this whole idea of up-leveling everything. And well, maybe you have been already a great friend or a great listener or a great partner, and maybe the other people are not returning the favor, and it's about up-leveling a circle of friends and attracting people into your life that can give you that greatness, that can give you that time, that energy, and that can support you in the way that you deserve to be supported. So as you can see, I'm very excited about all these things that are happening, and I see it all around me now. So really trust me when I say you have to be confident, you have to trust the universe. In November, it can make great things happen for you if you dare to fly, if you dare to be confident, if you dare to start something new without knowing what might happen and if it's good or not. And just dare to ask for that support in your meditation, in your prayer, in your mind, in your journal. Just write it down. I need support, I deserve support, and be very clear on what kind of support you want. And you will see that the right people will turn up at the right time, and it will be like this, trust me. And in fact, I want you to email me when it happens, or write down a comment, because I'm really curious on how it goes for everyone. I've been witnessing it a lot in the last few days already, and it's ongoing. The energy is strong, and especially on the 11th of November, that's going to be a very powerful day to tap into the universal love flow and the universal support flow. So if you want to have a little ritual just by yourself or with some friends, pick that date and be very clear on what it is that you need, that you want, and ask the universe for that help, for that support. It's gonna come, okay? So I think that's it from me. If you have any questions, just feel free to email me. Otherwise, I'll be looking forward to hearing all your stories about what kind of support you manifested or any courageous decisions you took. And voila, that's it from me. Lots of love. Bye-bye.